Hey! All right, welcome back to Raff's Brain, a show about things that are interesting to me. It's time for another exciting episode of Riffin with Raff. This is the content stream of the Raff's Brain podcast where I get to catch up with friends, family, loved ones, and do little hot take interviews. I'm here today with my number one guest on the show, the one and only, my favorite youngest niece, Mallory Moss. What's up, Mal?
A lot.
A lot.
It's been busy lately.
Okay, well, first thing, I want to just really appreciate you. This is your 5th appearance on the show.
Wow.
There's someone else who's been on 4 times.
Who?
His name's Graubin Laura. He's an extraordinary... You don't, wait a second. Why am I telling you this? You don't listen to the show?
I listen to it.
You listen to your episodes. You are narcissistic.
I'm sorry.
You don't listen to anything else that I do. I put out episodes almost every day.
I see your TikToks and all that stuff.
No. My podcast, Raff's Brain. You got to get with the program. You are my number one guest. You got to be an advocate, a champion. You got to listen to my show, girl.
You're right.
I get all sorts of. I get like tens of listeners. You have no idea.
Really?
You are tens.
Yeah.
Like 10 people, maybe.
Yeah.
It's okay.
That's cool though. Like that's like a devoted.
People are. I would say your episodes get a decent amount of traffic. You might get a dozen listens per episode. So I don't know where that's coming from, but you have a fan base.
Mm-hmm.
I'm contributing to that. So let's step it up. All right, it's Friday.
I'm so happy.
So I remember when I was in high school. By the way, I just picked you up from high school. Just giving some context for the audience here. We're gonna drive around and go home. It won't be too long, but updates, man.
Yeah,
Life updates.
Home, right? Yeah.
We're gonna go home. I'm not going anywhere crazy.
Okay.
I'm kind of moseying though because I want to get a little bit of conversation here, but no more than 10 minutes.
Oh.
I just hit the pothole, right? Is that what you're laughing at?
Yes. You just like dodged it just to go right in it.
So basically, you would think that
I think you just like accidentally,
perfectly
hit that.
Well, thank you. You're a pro driver now, right? You got yay! A licensed driver. That's terrifying, frankly.
It is. It really is.
How have you found that experience so far?
Amazing.
It is amazing.
It's very amazing. It's very freeing. It's very like I feel powerful and individual, and I feel mature and responsible, and I just feel grown up, and I just feel like I'm capable of having fun, not having to ask for rides everywhere. But today I got dropped off at school, and now I'm getting picked up from school.
Yeah, so it's back like the old days.
And I don't really mind it though because I'm not using gas.
Yeah, you got to pay for your own gas, don't you?
Yeah.
I like that. I like that accountability. Now you're invested.
I haven't had to pay for gas yet, though.
What's the cost of gas around here?
Oh, gosh.
Uh-oh.
Like...
3 something, isn't it?
3 something, probably.
Well, you're going to get to know pretty darn quick which the best gas station, where you save the most money.
Yeah.
Da-da-da-da-da. So that's good. All right. How's that going so far? So, do you remember your very first experience driving when it was just you in the car by yourself?
Yes.
Because it was like last week or this week.
It was literally like 3 days ago.
3 days ago. Wow. Yeah. It's a little scary, isn't it?
It is. And now I feel like it's normal. Like, even just after like 6 drives by myself, just short 10-minute drives, I feel like I know, like, no baby. But
that's
like,
fascinating.
It is very fun because my first drive alone, oh my gosh, I just saw so much butt crack. This guy was like bent all the way over and his pants were like all the way down. It was so bad.
Oh, wow.
At first I thought he had a thong on, but he did not. He was just really out. Anyways, my first drive, I was just enjoying it. Like, I had my windows down because it was nice out, and I was just like screaming. I was just enjoying it.
Well, I'll tell you, man, it's a liberating feeling. It's a real, I would say, among the most significant rites of passage of any young adult. I remember mine well, and I've always loved driving, and I will continue to enjoy the experience. What I'm really proud of you about is that you can drive a stick.
Yeah.
I think you don't understand that is a lost art.
Thing. Like, people
it's
don't
not. It might be
understand.
not just beyond dying. It might be close to dead. Like, it's on freaking life support right now.
Yeah. Somebody was talking. Like, the person that I got my driver's test with told me that I was only the 2nd student that brought a stick in 14 years.
I do not doubt that in the slightest.
And it's crazy because you think like how many appointments they have, how many walk-ins they have on the daily. And that for like 14 years, and I'm only the 2nd one. There was only one more before me. It's insane. There's like, to be able to drive
So
it.
do you really like it, or you just feel like that's because your mom was a cheap and she had a stick shift, and that's what we always have? So I'm driving a stick shift right now.
Yeah.
Like, do you enjoy
like
the stick shift?
I do. I prefer
What is it
it
about it that you like?
It's just what I got used to. Like, it's just what I learned on. So to me, it's more comfortable, and it feels more like it's more rewarding. Anybody can hop in a car, press the gas pedal, and drive anywhere. Like, it doesn't matter how old you are. If you know how to drive, like, there are little kids that can probably operate.
You used to drive a car, like up and down the Knollwood.
Yeah, it's no biggie.
It's crazy. Like when you were 12 years old, your mom would be like, "Oh, go see your dad up there."
Well, not quite, but I would be able to drive up the lane and down the lane.
It was crazy. You're right though. Like there's something unique about the clutch, the brake,
Yeah.
all the interaction.
And it's funny to me because in order to go take my test, I had to arrange with all the family members who was going to pick me up from school, and it had to be mom because she was the only one that knew how to drive my car. So it's just like, it's very fascinating. Like, even if people tried to, because it's really not complicated once you get it. You just shift it into the speed you're going. Third is 30, fourth is 40. It's very easy, but it's just the idea that, like, people don't know how. So it's just fascinating.
I'm proud of you for that. I'm really excited to hear that we're passing that tradition on. It is a lost art.
It might be dead.
I would like you to make a pledge, but I know that's not something you can actually commit to, but I'm going to ask you to do it anyway, if you'd like. Long day, huh?
Yes.
Like, this is my pledge to life, and I've lived most of my life abiding by this pledge. I had probably about a 7-year span where I didn't, but I've always, except for that 7-year span, owned a stick shift.
Wow.
I've made it a commitment. Like,
Wow.
I'm gonna continue until, and it's not easy, I'm telling you, like, it's not easy to find cars, but they are cheaper. Now the downside is trade-in value is a lot lower because no one wants them, right? They're just harder to get. So, will you commit to me right now that you'll make the greatest effort possible to always drive a stick shift for the rest of your life?
Greatest effort I can.
Okay, well, I can always be helpful in that regard. We can search online to find these stick shift dinosaurs once they're almost extinct out there. Right. Stay tuned. Eventually, we're gonna have robots driving everything. Driving a car is gonna be.
They won't be driving me.
Well, don't you like the idea of just... What if I wasn't there? All you had to do is hit a button on your phone, and the car, a little box shows up, you hop in, you can do whatever you want, then it takes you home. Doesn't that sound appealing on some margin?
In some way, yes, but at the same time, it's just like, is it really safe?
Well, is driving as humans aren't safe. Humans get wrecks all the time.
Yes, but at least you're in control of it, like, versus an electronic malfunction.
Okay, I would like to challenge that mindset. We're never going to have the perfectly safe driverless car, but we can make them safer than human beings. That's probably going to save lives. Still, I will miss driving, and I will fight that because I like to drive, not because it's safer, but just because I'm selfish.
Yeah.
I think you're in the same boat. We're going to get home soon, but I want to keep talking, so let's keep this going just a little bit longer.
Okay.
You're not in a hurry, right?
I mean, I need to be there by like 5.
You have work at 5?
No, I have lacrosse practice.
Oh, great. Do you have your clothes here or what?
No, I don't have anything.
Oh man, I can't wait. So why don't we then do 2 episodes? I'll do it back to back. We're gonna drop you off, and then I don't know. Do I need to take you? Are you driving yourself to Lacrosse?
Yeah.
No, it's not gonna work. So give me like 5 more minutes. 5 more minutes. 5 more minutes. I mean, I gotta get you where I can. I know I never see you because when I'm home and you're gone, you're gonna do stuff. You're probably out doing partying tonight or whatever.
No.
I don't know what you do now. You have a license. You can just run away.
Yeah, I can try, but I won't get very far.
True. All right. So, what is is there anything that have you ever been scared while you're driving? You've been in fear, or like, do you ever get anxious about?
No, I never get anxious. There was one time I was just driving like normal, like I was doing everything right, and this person, they looked about my age, drove past me, and they just flipped me off.
Aggressive driving.
I'm pretty sure I saw their hands were on the wheel and they kind of just like flicked it up, but I'm pretty positive that.
Now, was that an attack on you because they don't like Mallory Moss? Was it an attack on you because you were driving slow?
No, it wasn't. They were coming this way. It was just, I think it was just because they, like, I don't even know the person. It was just a guy, like that person that looked my age, and they were.
Someone just does that for fun.
Yeah.
I'm gonna flip off people. I'm gonna flip off oncoming traffic like this guy right here.
Yeah, it'd be like.
I didn't do that. I didn't do it because if I wouldn't do that, I don't do that.
Yeah.
I don't play those games.
But it was, yeah.
I gotta turn around up here eventually, but Okay, that's good to know. So you got your license, you're driving. How's work? How's the theater? People like the movie theater updates. You're entrenched. You're a professional. You must be one of the most tenured people there now.
Yeah, well, it went a little more downhill.
Okay, so give me the update. Apparently,
we lost our manager.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, and I want to get into the details. We're not going to make any claims about whys, but the point is, you've had some staff turnover. Your boss, the manager, is no longer working there.
No longer works there.
Is there a new manager?
Yeah.
And is that an experienced person? Are they learning on the job?
Brand new.
Don't have to get into the details because we don't want to impugn anyone's character or integrity.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, are things going okay? You're still enjoying your work there?
I wouldn't say enjoy. It's very boring. I don't get many hours and it doesn't pay good. But it's not that high of I have to do stuff. So it's just a simple job every so often that I do in some free time. So it's really not that bad. But.
You're not really feeling, is my opinion, how I'm interpreting your answers. You're not really fulfilled in this job. You're not
No,
you don't feel like this is your life's calling.
Oh, no. But
it's good enough for now because it pays the bills.
So yeah, it just gives me some spare money and it's
now,
close.
I don't want you to have that mindset with work in life. I really want to be very adamant about this.
No, I will work for something that I'm passionate for, but right now it's there are not options. That's just what I have.
Well, listen, I dispute that. I think there are lots of options. You just have to make choices that would be okay, I'm passionate about lacrosse. I'm going to try to sell lacrosse lessons or something. I mean, we can work on this. There's an entrepreneurial spirit that could catch your soul. And then you could become the West Virginia Lax girl, and you could do online curriculum and stuff and charge other kids. I mean, I'm telling you, there are things you can do. Don't necessarily think that you're only having limitations that due to I can only work for someone else. I think it takes effort, it takes risk, it takes courage and ambition and creativity. And I think you have some of those traits, but it's not the normal path. The normal path is, I'm just going to go get a paycheck from the movie theater. I'm not going to like my life. Don't do that stuff when you become an adult, because then you get trapped, man.
No, I'm not going to get trapped. It's just a job.
I'm glad to hear that. I'm giving you the best advice I can. If my listeners agree or disagree, let me know. I do not want to counsel my niece in a bad way. I just don't want her to be unhappy as an adult. I know a lot of unhappy adults, and they're like, I just took the easy way, the safe path. And it's there's always time for that. But if you have ambition, you have things you want to do, you could do it as a young kid. There are kids making tons of money on social media as influencers and things. You could jump in that game. You're charismatic, you're funny, you're lighthearted. I mean, there's a lot of opportunity out there. That's all I'm getting at.
Yeah.
All right, sorry, I'm lecturing you. I don't want to lecture. It's an interview. So the movie theater's going okay. How's lacrosse? You got a lacrosse practice.
That's good. I have a hurt knee.
Injured knee, folks. We got an injury. That's no good. Which knee, left or right?
Left. So I've just
Was it a specific, what we would call, listen to me, man, acute injury, or was it more, did it span over time?
It was just acute. It just happened all of a sudden.
Okay, was it a specific blow? No, was it so weirdly, it does seem like it's more like it was, there's this old saying, how does somebody go bankrupt? Gradually, then suddenly.
Yeah.
So it's gradually, then suddenly. Get it? It takes time to do it, and then when it happens, it's tragic. Okay, so you've been hurting your knee. What's up? Are you not walking? You have bad shoes? You have a bad gait?
No, I just was overdoing it, and then it just started hurting really bad. So I went to the trainer, went to the doctor, and it's getting on the mends. But
so you're gonna be running today or no?
Yeah.
Well, that's not mending. That's damaging.
No, it's mending.
Is it getting better?
Yeah.
You do not want to you don't want to make the injury worse. You don't want to keep it. You gotta recover, dude.
Yeah, I have been though. I've been taking it easy.
All right.
But I gotta do my conditioning and stuff. But yeah, pretty good.
So lacrosse is, what are you back in the indoor season now?
No, we're on full season now.
Spring is starting soon, huh?
Yeah.
When's your first game?
March 20th.
Oh, you got a little time to get it together. It's almost a month from, more than a month from now.
Yeah, we still have time to get it together, but yeah, we just have conditioning and we're just practicing and stuff until then.
Are you feeling good about your team this year?
No.
Don't say
yes.
no.
Well, yes, but
say
no.
We have work to do, but I'm feeling great about the potential.
Yes, I do think we have a lot of potential, but compared to last year, we're at a disadvantage.
You lost some talent.
Yeah, but we'll be fine. It is what it is. It's not that serious. It's just high school, but...
No, but it could be set the stage for new things. You're a 2-time MVP.
Yeah, probably not 3 times.
Why?
I don't know. It's just, it would be a lot for them to do that 3 times in a row.
If you are the MVP and you do what the MVP does, which is be the gel for the team, why are you the MVP, by the way? Why did you get those awards?
I'm reliable, I guess. Like, I perform the same every time. For the most part, like, I'm a valued player on the field, I guess. I don't know.
You should ask, why did I get this award? You should know the reason. It's not just because you get the most goals or things, because I don't think you do get the most goals, did you?
Yeah.
Okay, I guess that's part of it. You had the greatest stats. I guess the idea is being, if you weren't on the team, it'd be a huge loss.
Yeah.
Well, this is great. We're catching up. We'll do some more in the next couple of days, maybe, and then we'll post these over the coming weeks, and I'll be back here in a few more weeks. We'll keep this going. You are still in the #1 position. Well, you were tied. Now you're back in #1. 5 episodes.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for being a guest.
Mm-hmm.
You're an entertaining and potentially remarkable young person. Don't make any dumb decisions.
I know.
Anytime you drive, you're in a death machine. This thing can hurt you, hurt other people. You gotta be very, very careful. I know you hear that a lot, but I'm gonna continue to pound it into your skull.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm always careful.
Well, thanks for tuning in, folks. We'll see you next time on Raff's Brain. Until then,
Peace out.
peace out.